Hey everybody, it's Andy with RS Xperience, and I am back at Esoteric. As you've seen from my other videos, the 600LT is in for some, I call it paint correction, but maybe the right term is etching, and that's improving the contamination that's on the PPF. So they're here giving that, I'll say, a polish, and then we're gonna do a couple of coats of ceramic coating on the car, all the painted surfaces, as well as the wheels and the brake calipers. We did have to do a little bit PPF replacement on the underside of the rockers that are on the doors that open up. The underside was a little scratched and some of the PPF was actually penetrated, so we wanted to get that fixed as well. So let's go inside and let's take a look and see what they've done. Hey, I'm Andy, a high-performance car enthusiast with a passion for well-engineered automobiles. I love to drive mountain roads with like-minded enthusiasts, along with sharing driving tips and techniques. We're up here at Esoteric. I'm talking with Dan Roth, and Dan's gonna kind of talk us through the work that was done to the car.
So when the car came in, I think you just got done with your trip. So the car was pretty dirty when it came in. So our detail team initially did a full kind of decon wash on the whole car, just to reset everything and make sure, we were dealing with film, we weren't dealing with any other contaminants on the vehicle. Once that was done, we were really able to thoroughly inspect kind of the condition that you bought the car in and really assess some of the kind of detail points of the vehicle. Noticed a couple of interesting things right off the bat. One, there was definitely some hard water etching over the entirety of all the film surfaces.
I saw that, yep.
And we've seen that. That's pretty typical on coastal regions. I know you bought the car out of California. Kind of our immediate thought was either, towards the coast or sprinkler systems, just depositing some hard water on some of the areas of the car. It wasn't rinsed off soon enough and left some etching inside the paint protection film. Standing a couple feet back from the car, not looking at it in direct light, but illuminated, it looks fantastic. It's a beautiful color. It's one of Mclaren's best colors. But once you get it under some light, definitely you can see some of the etching that was present on the car. With film, it's a little bit tricky getting that water etching out. If it was paint, we can do some light sanding, we can do some heavier compounding with the car and get it out safely without compromising the long-term integrity of the paint. With film, we have some limitations. So one of the big selling points with PPF is it's self-healing. And that self-healing characteristic really lies within the top half mil of the PPF. So if we use abrasives on it and really go after some of this water etching, we're taking off one of the main selling characteristics of the PPF, which is the self-healing characteristics. But we don't want to do that. So we use some chemical cleaners. We did some light polishing on it. Our detail team did some initial cleanup work. We have a little bit left on the car, but we did some initial cleanup work around the details. Definitely cleaned up and kind of back to OE standard.
That splitter came out pretty good. I mean, that looks, considering it, used PPF, it's got miles on it, and you cleaned it up, looks really good.
Yeah, with a thorough decon wash, Zach, our quality control expert, is going to spend some time going around the car. I know we saw a couple of bubbles that popped up and some lifting edges, which is completely normal on a car that's driven. We can go through and clean up some of the areas and make it look drastically better. We did replace your rocker panels. I know there were some heavier impact hits on the rocker panel piece. Lower carbon fiber splitter. It also looks like maybe something caught underneath there and kind of took a chunk out of the PPF. Can also be from transport. Over time, when we had this up on our lift, the door clearance from the pucks was millimeters. So we left the doors open the whole time we had it on our lift. But it could be a variety of different reasons. The good thing is no damage happened to the carbon fiber underneath. So the film did save that area.
And then we cleaned up the wheels and the calipers here too.
Absolutely.
Good deal. And then you did a light interior detail as well?
We will be doing a light interior detail. That is what's next. I know we have some work on the Alcantara on the steering wheel. This definitely gets matted down over time. So we'll go through with a special cleaner that we have and a delicate brush, restore some of the fibers in the Alcantara, as well as, get rid of some of the dirt and soil from hands, which is common. We had a lady with a Range Rover earlier today with a very similar thing. She uses a lot of hand sanitizer and lotion, and it just builds up over time.
Well, Dan, thanks as always. I always appreciate what you guys do here at Esoteric. I was talking to Todd earlier, and there's definitely some amazing rides inside the shop. I love the ZR1 over here, kind of brand new.
Delivery miles. Customers owned it for 2 years, delivery miles on it.
And then tucked away in the back there, we have a Mercedes-Benz Black Series. That's wild. And then a McLaren friend. We have a 675LT over here as well. Very cool.
Really special car. Just got back out of Chicago. Customer is flying in and gonna drive it all summer. So that car is being protected to be driven, just like yours.
Hey, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. Any comments or questions, hit me up in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have about the car. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay healthy and stay safe.